Hey Leo, Sherry Simpson here. This is your August 2023 forecast. I am using the Gilded Tarot deck. I've also pulled a card from the Mudra deck and the numerology deck. So let's get into it. What is the cards? What are they saying about your month? So the first card that comes through is the Queen of Pentacles. It's a really great card. It's a card about abundance. Pentacles are all about your material world. It could be property, it could be a job, but that tends to be more in the wands and some of the other suits, but it still could be about how you make money, how you save money. Basically what this is saying, we see this beautiful peacock in this picture, is that you're like the magician when it comes to money and material things this month. You basically can create what you want. You have the power to change things if they're not the way you want it. So I just want you to leverage that power of creating things into your physical experience because you definitely have that power. So next we see the Two of Cups cards. It does come through in the reverse position for you. In the upright position, I would say that you have beautiful, deep, intimate relationship experiences this month. In the reverse position, it could be that you're not necessarily satisfied with the depth and the emotions in one or more relationships, and you might be wondering how to create more depth or to share differently in relationships. So what I want you to do is think about your contribution. And obviously in relationships with two people, there's two people. So both people have to contribute in order for the relationship to be what a relationship is meant to be. What I want you to do is focus on what you're giving, because often what we give, we also get back in return. The other thing to kind of think about is in relationships is that we all have a different love language. So for me, my love language is definitely acts of service. And the biggest one for me is actually physical touch. So you want to know your love language and the love language of the person that you're in relationship with, because the way that you receive love and you want love is not necessarily the way that your partner wants love. So if you go to fivelovelanguages.com, or you do a search for the 5 languages love test, you can take the test and you'll be able to understand what your love language is, and as well as your partner. And then it's going to feel easier to request from your partner how to receive love, and then you'll know how to give it to your partner. So I feel like there's some shifting in relationships that you're going to be doing this month, Leo. All right, we also have the Empress. It did come through in the reverse position. So the Empress, first of all, if you do not want a baby, then make sure you're taking precautions this month. The Empress can be about fertility, about intuition, about really accentuating the feminine aspects within yourself. In the reverse position, I kind of feel like maybe you're not exactly sure how your intuition works, or you want it to work differently, or you're not exactly sure how to be your deepest, most feminine self. Maybe you want to make some shifts there. So there's definitely some shifting energy this month around your feminine aspects, your emotions, your intuition, and how you present those out to the world. So obviously you're going to have to figure that out for yourself first before you can before you can actually express them out in the world, if that makes sense. All right, last card we have is the Knight of Wands. Knights in the tarot are often teenagers or young people who don't have the worldly experience that a king or a queen would have. So they definitely have things to learn. They might make mistakes. They might rush into things and not plan. So this could be you. It could be that there's something you're really passionate about and you just gung-ho and you do it, and then you're like, oh crap, I should have done that differently. Or it could be somebody else in your family. It could be male or female, but they could be, again, really passionate and really wanting to do something, and they're just going to go at it instead of planning. And taking some precautions. So that energy is here for you this month, or in your experience this month. So just be gentle with yourself if this is you. Hesitate a little bit before running and jumping into things. And if it is a teenager or a 20-something in your life, again, have gentleness for them. They just haven't had the experience that you've had. All right, so the numerology card this month is Synchronicity for you. What I want you to do is start paying attention. Pay attention to the songs that are playing in places like the grocery store, in your car. Pay attention to things like butterflies and feathers and money that you might find on the ground, like change. There's a lot of symbols and signs this month. There's a lot of things that will be synchronistic. Maybe you meet somebody from work at the grocery store and you never have seen them there before. Just pay attention to those, because I feel like there's a lot of messages about growth and expansion that will happen through these synchronicities for you, Leo, in the month of August. All right, so lastly, we have a Mudra card. So I pull these cards to help you shift through the energy each month. And this particular card is called Spaciousness, and it's meant to help you with expansiveness and opening and intuition, which is really good because we talked about that with the Empress card. So the benefits are it releases tension in the face, in the throat, in the shoulders. It directs your energy to the thyroid and parathyroid glands. It relieves chronic tension in the neck and shoulders, and it enhances intuition and hearing. So with this card, you can see that you are putting your middle fingers together. The rest of your fingers will be out straight, and you are placing those on your thighs. Your shoulders are down and back, and you're resting and relaxing in this position. So your focus here is spaciousness allows me to open to new possibilities. Spaciousness allows me to open to new possibilities. Awesome. All right, have a great month, Leo. See you soon.